everybody. So today is Wednesday, May 9th, and we're going to be going over how I can find the median, mode, and mean within a list of numbers. So this is 513. So again, we're going to talk about how we can find the median, mode, and mean within a list of numbers. If you have not written down this as your success criteria yet for today, please take out that blue sheet and fill this in. So with that, let's get started and take a look at those notes. If I can find them, they're hiding. Nope, those are the old ones. We need to open 513. So if you don't have these from your tower, take them out. And let's talk about these. So we're going to talk about something called measures of center. And what these three things are exactly that. This is the way that we look at data or a set of numbers to kind of understand what the middle of those numbers represent and looks like. So on the top of your notes, please put your name. I'm going to put my name. My name's Miss Molnar. And we're going to talk about the three measures of center. Now, they're listed here for us. Mean, median, and mode. We have all three, mean, median, and mode. So mean, we talked about yesterday, and mean is when we first add all the values. Okay, so we're going to add all the values. I'm going to rewrite that so that's a little bit easier for us to read. So pick up my pen again and say add all values. And then second, divide by how many values? All right, so that is how we find the mean. The next one is going to be called the median. The median is the middle number. So if you want to write the very middle number next to that, that can help you understand that that means the middle. Sorry about the text message, guys. So if you heard that ding, it's not anyone in the class, it's just my phone. So we're talking about the median. The way we're going to do this one is we're first going to put the numbers in order. So I'm going to say numbers in order. Okay. So I like to go small to big to small, doesn't matter, but my preference is small to big. And then second, pick the middle one. So pick the one in the very, very middle of your list. And we're going to go through how does that look like, how do we do that, how do we find the exact value and all that stuff in just a little bit. All right, last one here that we're going to talk about today is going to be our mode. Okay, so your mode is the number that shows up the most. Okay, the number that shows up the most. That's the one that we're going to call our mode. Take a moment to look through those, make sure that you understand. If not, raise your hand, ask a question. This would be a good time to kind of feel anything out if something looks a little confusing to you. And if you're good to go, let's take a look at example 1. Patty recorded the following scores for her math test this semester. So again, Patty recorded the following scores for her math tests this semester. So she got an 81, a 79, a 68, a 75, a 92, a 75, and an 83. And they want us to find the mean, mode, and mode. We're going to change one of these, though. I'd like this to be find the mean, the median, and the mode. Okay? So we're going to fix that. Please find the mean, the median, and the mode. We do have a little typo in our notes, guys. Please make sure you change that. Find the mean, the median, and the mode. All right, now that we have that fixed, let's talk about the mean. According to up here and what we did yesterday, the mean, also known as the average, feel free to add that in there if you want to put in that means also called the average. Okay, my average, there we go. It's when I add them all up, so add all the values, and then divide by how many values. So for this, I'm going to add them. 81 plus 79 plus 86 plus 75 plus 92 plus 75 plus 83 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, divided by 7. All right, so I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to add all of these first. So here comes my calculator. I'm going to get 81 plus 79 plus 86 plus 75 plus 92 plus 75 plus 83. And it looks like I'm getting 571. Then I'm going to divide that by 7. So when I do this, I end up getting 81 when I divide this, if I'd like to simplify this, I'm going to get an 81, a decimal 5, 7, 1, 4, 2, and this is a decimal that's going to keep going on and on, but that's okay. Give me as many of those decimal values as you like, and we're just going to stop there. Or you could always leave it like this as well. That is my mean. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our median, okay? When we do the median, this says we need to put numbers in order and then pick the middle number. So let's put our numbers in order. My first thing is I got to figure out which one's my smallest. Okay, that looks like, I think the 75. So I'm going to say 75. And then there's another 75. It's going to see what comes after that. 79. Okay, now I'm out of the 70s. Looks like I'm in 80s. There's an 81. Let's see, then 83. Then 86. And then 92. Notice I cross them out as I go. That's how I make sure that I get all of them. So now I need to find the number that's the median, the number that's in the middle. So here's what I do. I cross out the first number and I cross out the last. I cross out the second to last, second to the front and second to the last. Then I cross out the third from the front and the third from the last. And then look at that, at the very end I'm left with one number in the middle. So that means my median is equal to 81. All right. And the last thing I have is my mode. Mode means it's the number that shows up the most, which means it's the number that repeats the most amount of times. Well, when I look at my list, it looks like 75 is my only repeat, so my mode is 75. So what you just did, ladies and gentlemen, is you found all the measures of center. Measures of center are your mean, your median, and your mode. All right, guys, let's take a look at our next example. We're going to do the same thing. So it looks like we have 2 more examples. Not too bad. Okay, here we go. The 10-day weather forecast for Bolingbrook, Illinois shows the following temperatures: 59, 57, 57, 60, 59, 60, 60, 64, 64, and 69. So they're going to ask me to find the mean. I know that means I need to add all of these up and divide by how many. So let's start by adding. We're going to have 59 plus 57 plus 57 plus 60 plus 59 plus 60 plus 60 plus 64 plus 64 plus 69. Ooh, there's not a lot of space for that one. All right, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. All right, let's add them all up. Break out that calculator. 59 plus 57 plus 57 plus 60 plus 59 plus 60 plus 60 plus 64 plus 64 plus 69. Looks like I'm going to get 609 over 10. Now I can take that calculator and I can simplify it a little bit farther. Then I can do 609 divided by 10, which would give me 60 and 9/10. Now I have my mean. Okay? Now again, see how it says mean, mode, mode? We got that typo again. So we are going to change the second mode to be median. All right, so now to find that median, I have to put my numbers in order. So let's take a look. What looks like it's my smallest number? So it's going to be one of these 50s, and I think it's going to be that 57. So let's start. 57. Let's do another 57. All right, what comes after? If you hear clinking in the background, my dog has now decided to play with a bone. She's kind of rolling it around on the floor. So if you hear clinking, sorry guys. Anyways, 57. 57. Let's see what's going to come next. 59. 59. All right, now we've got 1, 2, 3 60s. 3 60s. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like I have 2 64s and a 69. All right, now the way that we're going to go through this, we're going to find our middles, we're going to cross them out. Cross first 2 out. Let's cross the second 2 out. Let's cross the third 2 out. Let's cross the fourth 2 out. Uh-oh. Look at this. I end up with 2 60s. If you ever end up in the situation that you have 2 numbers stuck for the median, so we have 2 numbers for median. So 2 numbers for median. What you do is you find the mean of these 2 numbers. So this is going to be 60 plus 60 divided by 2. 120 over 2. My median is 60. Median equals 60. So again, let me kind of explain what I just did here because I kind of went through that fast. If you get to the situation when you cross everything out, okay, and when you get to the center, there's actually 2 numbers. You're going to find the mean of those numbers. So 2 numbers for median, use the mean. So I found the mean of just these 2 numbers, of just this little piece that I highlighted here. So yes, I'm finding the mean, but it's just of these 2. So I come down here and do 60 plus 60, because those are my 2 numbers, divided by 2. Why do I do 2? Because there's just 2 numbers. And then I end up with a median of 60. Okay, last thing is we have to find the mode. Take a look at this list. We had a couple repeats this time. The 57s repeated, the 59s repeated, the 60s repeated, and the 64 repeated. But in this case, my mode would also be the 60 because it repeated 3 times. 1, 2, and there's a third one in there. take a look at our last question together for today. Billy is keeping a record of how many Snapchats he gets per day. He gets the following Snapchats over 1 week. On Monday, he got 12. On Tuesday, he got 10. On Wednesday, he got 15. Thursday, he got 13. Friday, he got 21. Saturday, he got 25. And on Sunday, he got 23. Find the mean of these values. All right, well, we know what to do. Mean means I add them up. So 12 plus 10 plus 15 plus 13 plus 21 plus 25 plus 23. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all divided by 7. All right, let's take out that calculator and see what we get. 12 plus 10 plus 15 plus 13 plus 21 plus 25 plus 23. So I'm going to get 119 over 7. I'm going to add that up one more time. 12 plus 10 plus 15 plus 13 plus 21 plus 25 plus 23. 119. I got the same thing. Now I'm going to divide that by 7, and I actually end up with a whole number of 17. So my mean is 17. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next we're going to find the median. In order to do that, we have to put these numbers in order. So let's see. 12, 10, 15, 13, 21, 25, 23. Looks like 10 is my smallest. Looks like 12 is the next one. Then 13. Then 15. Then it looks like 21, 23, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, got them all. All right, and now we cross out. Okay. Out goes the first and the last. Out goes the second. Out goes the third. Oh, and look at this. I have just one in the middle. So my median is 15. Okay, so for our very last one, I need to find the mode, which means the number that repeats the most. What you might notice in this case, none of them repeat. Well, if none of them repeat, then all you have to say is that there is no mode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that looks like that's the end of our notes. Hope this made sense, and if not, please raise your hand and ask a question, and we will be happy to come and help you. Thanks, everybody.